Well, good afternoon, volleyball fans, and welcome to the Red Zone, the main gymnasium here at Hicksville Schools, as we're getting ready for the second big night of volleyball action here at Hicksville this week. We got things started on Tuesday, hosting the Lady Apaches of Fairview, and tonight it's another GMC cross-county rivalry. It's the Tinora Rams from Northeastern Local that are here tonight for volleyball action, playing both a JV and a varsity match against the homestanding Lady Aces this evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Joining me tonight, operating the iPad Pro camera, coming out of retirement, Kate Murphy, back again.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. Keep turning up when you least expect. I appreciate her giving up her Thursday night to help us out.
Happy to do it.
Oh, yeah. And, again, looking forward to volleyball action. Had to give you a quick tutorial because
I think I've used the iPad like twice.
Yeah, like you said, we were not doing the live streaming when you graduated and moved on to your nursing career. So, but since you haven't been with us for a while, she's doing well, everybody. She's finished college and a master's degree and working on a doctorate and working as a midwife, a nurse, midwife practitioner, so doing very well.
Yep, making my way through.
That's right. Well, we're going to get started tonight here with the junior varsity action, and we'll run down the roster since they don't do an introduction of players for the JVs. And before we do that, though, I want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. Our 4 diamond-level underwriting supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And, of course, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. I ran into Denny Vetter and his lovely wife. The Hicksville Chamber had their first business after hours last night, and so I got to chat with Denny for a little bit. Always good to see him. A lot of our other underwriters were there as well. All right, let's get to the rosters, and we'll begin with the visiting team on the scoreboard. That'll be the Rams of Tinora. I refuse to call them the Lady Rams.
Thank
it just
you.
Doesn't sound right.
It's not right, anatomically or otherwise.
So we're not going to do that. So they're the Rams tonight, and here's their JV roster. We're not sure whether she's playing JV or not. They have bumped Jaden Sines, who normally wears number 2, up to varsity, but they didn't say whether she would or wouldn't be playing in the JV game as well. So if there is a number 2 on the floor for the JVs, or if you see a number 17, that will be Jaden Sines. The rest of the roster, number 3 is Scout Temple, a freshman. Number 4, Trinity Kerber, a junior. Number 5 is junior Alina Ankney. Wearing number 6, freshman Pal Patel. Riley Baldwin is number 7. She's also a freshman. Number 8 is junior Sophia Stark. Number 9, junior Emma Bailey. Number 10 is sophomore Rose Kiesling. Number 11, sophomore Aurora Reeves. Number 12 is Christina Meyer, also a sophomore. And 2 freshmen to round out their squad. Number 14 is Ella Schlublin. I think I'm saying that right. And number 16 is Emma Sipe. Schsublin. Shasolbin.
There we go.
Or maybe just Sholbin. I don't know. We'll have to maybe go down and find that out here at some point. Over on the Aces side, we'll run right through it. Number 3 is sophomore McKenna Rice. Number 5, sophomore Kennedy Adams. Number 6 is worn by freshman Liberty Doctor. Number 7 is sophomore Helen Leon Flores. Number 8 is number 8 is sophomore Hannah Ridgway. Number 9 is freshman Reagan Cayley. Number 15 is freshman Kaylin Metz. Number 17 is junior Teslin Reed. And their libero number 18 is Paigelyn Ayers. Should be number 16. Like I said, that cataract surgery can't come soon enough.
We're getting there. Our Lady Aces are now taking the floor.
Yep. So we're just about out of time here, and the teams will line up. They'll head to the net to wish each other best of luck in the match. And then we'll get ready to get this junior varsity match underway. Of course, again, you already know by now that it's the best 2 games out of 3 to win the overall match. And again, GMC and the libero for the Rams is wearing number 8, and that will be Sophia Stark. Again, glad to have you here with us, Bill and Kate, bringing the action live on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. First of 2 live streams we will have for you. This one, then we'll take, usually it's about a 20-minute break, and we'll be back with our second live stream of the night, which will be the varsity matchup. So we're glad to have you watching. We say welcome to all of you who are joining us from over Tinora way. Glad to have you with us. Hope you will enjoy the live coverage tonight as well. And if you do enjoy it, you can hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the community of Hicksville Community Television.
By all means, your YouTube is rapidly growing, I hear.
Yep. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
All right, teams are out on the floor, and they will check the numbers, the positions of the players, and allow the pregame substitution to put the libero in, and then we will be ready to go. I'll grab one last pull off of my soda bottle.
Looks like Hicksville has the first serve for this one.
Kennedy Adams puts the ball in the air. We're underway.
2.
Nice recovery, and the Rams get it over the net. Aces setting it up, and Reed gets it over, a little tap over. Spike, and that's right to Adams. And then Ayers, and Doctor puts it over. And that will be out of bounds on the back line. So the Aces jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Adams' second serve just floats over the net. That'll be an ace for Kennedy. Put the Aces up 2-0. Rams JV coach is Morgan Aiden. And for the Aces, of course, Alex McLaughlin. And this will be, we'll see if they can get it over the net. They do. Oh. And then Reed gets it off the side of her hand. It'll drop in, and that'll be the first point of the night for the Rams JVs. It's a 2-1 game now, and dropping back to serve their libero number 8, Sophia Stark. Stark. Nice looking serve. Ayers. And that goes over courtesy of Rice. Diving save. And that was Paige Lynn Ayers. So they made a change. They had, all right. So so Ridgway is the libero tonight for the JVs. Now, see, I asked them before the game, you made any adjustments, you made any changes? And they say, nope.
Oh, that's okay. Keeps us both on our toes.
Yep. We got the adjustment made. Aces up 3-2. Again, with Kate being here, we're doing it a little bit on the old school with the iPad, so we don't have the scoreboard cam, but I'll keep you updated on the score throughout the games. Teslin Reed puts it over. Oh, nice play at the net.
And I always do my best, folks. I will show you the score as often as I can.
Between the two of us, you'll be able to follow what's going on, we hope. Teslin Reed slaps it over. Setting it up. Rams put it over the net as well. Metz tips it over. And then a little tip over, and it drops just inside the line. That'll be a point for the Rams. We'll be tied at 4-all. Or 4-3, excuse me. They're fast on the scoreboard here in this JV game.
Yep.
Almost getting that, it's like...
Mr. Overmeyer is on it tonight.
It's like Spider-Man reflexes. Borders on precognition.
Although I think he was a referee for volleyball for like
off the
ever.
net, and
Just over.
A nice try by Adams diving for it, but couldn't get it up high enough. So now we are definitely tied at 4. And another serve for the Rams, and that'll be an ace. That is number 7 with the serve right now, Riley Baldwin, the freshman. Baldwin will serve yet again with her team now leading by a point. Yeah, it's going to be trouble.
2.
And that'll go about 4 rows up into the bleachers on the far side. Already pretty good crowd here from Hicksville, and good representation over there in the senior section, or the student section. Although most of them are volleyball players themselves, but they're here rooting their teammates on. And that into the net. Here's almost pulled it off, but she needed about another foot of altitude.
Ace is starting to look just a little bit on edge tonight. Looks like their coach is reminding them, take some deep breaths.
Oh, and that off the fingertips and down onto the floor off of, and you're right, the coach says, okay,
Let's
that's
talk
enough.
about it.
We're going to huddle up and discuss this one. Rams leading 7-4. We'll take some time to say a big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. And they cut that minute timeout short, so I'll owe Jim Schmidt another little blurb a little bit later. We're getting ready to get back into action here. And that'll be another point, as, again, that looked like it just caught the Lady Aces by surprise there. 8-4 Rams, and Baldwin continues her serve. And that'll be just outside the line, so the Aces will get the point and the volleyball back. And it'll be Liberty Doctor back, dropping back to serve. Doctor puts it up, clears the net. Nice setup for the Rams. They'll get it over. Doctor, that's Rice, and then Ridgway. And that's going to go about 7 rows out into the stands, off of the hands of Doctor. Be another point for the Rams. They'll get the serve back, and dropping back to serve for Tinora now. I think that's number 10, Rose Kiesling. Kiesling. And I think that one might have been out if they hadn't have touched it, but Doctor got her arms that went off the forearm and hits the back wall. 10-5 now, Tinora. There's Ayers, Rice,
nice
and
set.
Metz. And that, just dropped inside. Oh, my goodness. What a touch. Nice shot from the Rams. Not making Aces fans happy, but you got to admire a skillful shot like that, no matter who makes it. Kiesling's a high return, and Rice puts it over. And that'll be out. That one just floated off the hands. I think that was number 11. That was Aurora Reeves. She knew as soon as she hit it that it had too much air underneath it, and it floats out of bounds. 11-6, Rams still leading by 5. Doctor. And that's Ridgway, and Adams gets it over. Another nice setup for the Rams, but that'll go out. Nice looking serve from the Aces. Good setup for the Rams. Nice block. Oh, and a tap over, and I think it was out of bounds. Yep, on the far side, so the Aces will get the point. They've closed the gap to 3. They're now trailing 11-8. Ayers' serve is tapped over, and they're going to say that was number 3. Rice went into the net or crossed over the line on the underneath the net. Either way, that'll be a point for the Rams. 13-8 now, serving number 14, Schisolben. I'm just going to call her Ella.
There we go. Yep.
Ella.
Otherwise, we'll look her name up in at the end of this one.
So if Ella's family, if I'm slaughtering, I apologize. I don't often massacre names, but and I did not notice that when I was looking at the roster. Otherwise, I would have asked for the pronunciation. Schaublin. Okay.
There we
All
go.
right.
Thank you, sir.
Our compadres from Tinora Rams Live are here and filled us in. Schlaben. Okay. And that'll be into the net. And that is Jaden Sines, who is playing, wearing number 2. So he solved that mystery, too. 14-10. Aces with the serve. Adams puts it over the net. And that drops in. Another nice shot.
Real clean
from
spike
Tinora.
there.
Yep.
A lot of potential with the Rams tonight. A lot of room for growth there as a team.
Yep. And Stark, who made that great shot, is going to drop back to serve now. Her team up by 5. Guess gets it over the net, and that's going to go towards the student section. So that'll be an ace for Stark. 16-10 the score now. Aces need to settle down a little bit. Get set in their D. That goes into the net. So Stark will give the Lady Aces a point and the volleyball back. Dropping back to serve, number 3, McKenna Rice. Rice, good-looking serve. Nice recovery by the Rams. Ridgway, and then Ayers puts it over. A nice block by Teslin Reed. That'll pull the Aces to within 4. 16-12. Rice's serve, another good one. Nice setup for the Rams. And just a little mistimed by Ankney. She puts it into the net, and the Aces are now back within 3. A little bloop, and it'll come right over. And there, good play by the Rams as they caught the Aces out of position on defense, and they were able to dink it right into the weak spot. 17-13, Rams get the serve back. Ankney puts the ball in the air to Adams, Rice, and Reed. Oh, off the hands of Ayers. That'll be a point for the Rams. Alina Ankney, another serve coming up. Ayers, Rice, and Doctor will slap it over. Oh, good job.
Okay.
Teslin Reed, that's about the 3rd time that she's come through in the clutch right there at the net and put the kill down. She'll drop back to serve. And a nice little tap over by the Rams. Metz hits it the wrong way, and Reed will put it over the net. And that'll be a shot from the Rams, and Adams puts it over. Another setup and into the net. Sines puts it into the net, so the Lady Aces stay alive and pull back to within 3. Teslin Reed gets ready to serve again, but before she can, it'll be another timeout on the floor. This time from the Rams bench. And we'll finish off our thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville. They're one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters. Our Diamond Level underwriters underwrite all of our Aces sports coverage for the entire year on all our platforms, all levels of play. So whenever you see Aces sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. They're the ones that help make it possible not only for us to do these live streams, but to do them for free. So hopefully you'll thank them for that. We sure do. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So the Rams up by 3, 18-15, but the Aces have gotten, they've warmed up here late in the game and are holding their own. The Rams, of course, hoping to put this one away and take an early 1-0 lead. At the JV level, when it's best 2 out of 3, that first game win is always a bit of a boost because you put the other team in a must-win situation. Reed over the net. Rams setting it up nicely, tapping it over, and they found the open spot on the floor again. Good eyes from Tinora. As we'll have a quick substitution. Number 7 comes into the game. That's Baldwin. She'll serve. And also into the game, number 3, Scout Temple. Temple wearing the big knee brace. They'll get the go-ahead whistle. And Baldwin puts the ball over the net. Oh, and she smoked that one right at Hannah Ridgway, and Ridgway was all she could do to just make contact with the ball. So the Rams hit the 20-point plateau first. And that'll be another good-looking serve, man. She has some mustard on that, and it drops in about a yard before the back line, which makes it tough to return. Baldwin, another heater, but that time they dig it under. Yeah, there we go. Rams look to set it up. Metz and Ayers knock it over. Yep. That'll be Adams to Doctor and Ayers. Set. Errant first hit for the Rams, but they recover nicely. And once again, Ayers will put it over for the Lady Aces. Another good setup for Tinora. Here it comes. Could see that one coming. They set that up very well.
Put it right between the far 2/3 of Hicksville's back line.
22-15. It's now a 7-point advantage for Tinora. And into the game, number 6, Pal Patel. And the officials double checking the numbers and the substitutions and so forth. So that one's a little bit of a higher serve, and Ayers let into the net. No, it wasn't Ayers that went into the net. I'm sorry. It was the Rams that went into the net. So that'll be a point for the Lady Aces, and Liberty Doctor to serve. Doctor, a little too much on it, goes out on the back line. That'll make it 23-16. Metz just goes over, and she's able to tap it over. Nice job. Kaylin Metz gets the Aces the point. 17-23. Rams still up by 6. And Paige Ayers back. Ayers puts the ball over the net. Patel. And that'll be off of Ridgway's hands and off the back wall, and that'll bring up game point for the Rams. Quick substitution as Ankney will come into the game for Patel. And dropping back to serve, Ella Shublin.
There we go.
Nice looking serve, and that'll be the game.
Yep.
25-17. The Rams will win game 1 of the junior varsity match and go up 1-0 in the overall series. We'll take about 3 minutes here between games, so it'll give me plenty of time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, making our coverage possible from the Red Zone on this Thursday. And that's our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. They're located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering all kinds of solutions to business and industry, including welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. And they're also looking to add to their workforce. They have some great positions available, and if you'd like to find out more, because it'd be a terrific place to start a new career, maybe a second career, add to the skills you already have, check them out online. Go to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to a full listing of all the opportunities that they have available. A lot of them come with specialized training and certification opportunities as well. You can fill out an application, upload your resume. They would love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing family. We want to thank Tony Niswander and his lovely wife, the whole gang out at APT, for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We want to thank them. We hope that you will do the same. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Now, time's ticking down. It's a must-win situation now for the Lady Aces as we head to Game 2 of this GMC Junior Varsity match. Of course, next week, this is the last home match for the Lady Aces, we should mention. Next week, the tournament trail gets underway. The Varsity Aces have a first-round bye. They will not play until next week on Thursday. And we'll be heading up to West Unity, to Hilltop for that game. They'll play the winner of the Edgerton-Eden sectional semifinal game or match, which most of us are assuming will be Edgerton. But that's why they play those matches. You never know.
Just last night in the baseball game, Diamondbacks upset the LA Dodgers.
That's true. That's true. Of course, I thought you'd be watching opening night of hockey to see your Las Vegas Knights get those rings. Hang that banner.
There we go, yes. See, but they play at 10 o'clock at night, and I get very tired.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Whereas the other game was earlier. There were 4 home runs in a row.
So the teams will break huddle, and they'll head out onto the floor once again. It should be the Rams' ball and first serve here for game number 2. And like I said, the Aces are going to have to shake the cobwebs off and settle down here because, again, they are in a must-win situation to stay alive in this junior varsity match. Bill and Kate, glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. First of 2 live streams coming your way from the Red Zone tonight. Rams will start things off with the service, Sophia Stark. We're underway in game 2. Stark, good-looking serve. Diving return from Ayers, and it goes out of bounds on the far side, so an early 1-0 lead for the Rams. Another good-looking serve from Stark. Reed will put it over for the Aces. Rams looking to set it up and into the net, so we're tied at 1. Ankney put it into the net for the Aces point. And Adams drops back to serve. Adams serve, clears the net, and a little tap over. That's going to be a problem. And they get it over the net, but it's outside of the boundary mast, so that'll be a point for the Rams.
Aces coach reminding him to settle in now.
And another smoke and serve that just barely clears the net. They've got that down pretty well. And Reed answers with another tap down kill. And we're tied at 2. And it'll be McKenna Rice dropping back now to serve for the Aces. Rams, Adams, Rice, and Doctor. Off the hands. That was number 4, Kerber, that put the spin on that ball, and it flew in the opposite direction that she had intended. Kerber again with the setup. And that's another Good job by the Rams finding that empty spot at the front of the net and dialing it right in. 3-2 Rams, or excuse me, 3-all now. Rams and Aces are tied. Baldwin. Ridgway, Doctor, and Ayers out. That'll mean another serve for Baldwin. The Rams now leading by a point. And that'll be out as it drifted on her. So we're tied back up at 4 now. And Teslin Reed will drop back to serve. Good serve from Reed. Rams dealing with it, get it across the net. And that'll be a point for the Aces. I'm not sure exactly what
Outside
happened
the
there.
net,
Okay.
on the far side, the lineman said.
Okay. Yeah, because even the Rams coach was asking about that too, because I wasn't sure what had happened either.
Went past the far pylon.
All right. High arcing serve, and the ball goes way up towards the rafters. And just mistiming it, Kiesling puts it into the net. And the Aces are up now by a couple, 6-4, and Reed continues to serve. And that one will have a little too much on it. Out the back and out of bounds. 6-5 now. And Kiesling back to serve for Tinora. Kiesling serve right to Adams. Rice. And then Ayers. And just, again, Baldwin just misses. So the Aces will get that 2-point lead back, 7-5. And it'll be Liberty Doctor putting the ball up. And
just
again, a little
outside.
too much on it. Sails about a foot past the end line. 7-6 now. Rams down by a point. Schlobin puts the ball up. Ayers, Rice, and then Adams. Schlobin, and then Baldwin. That one went up and hit the backboard. Varsity basketball backboard is raised almost all the way up. It hit the backboard, and that sent it straight down. So we're tied at 7.
Puts it up.
And that'll go into the stands. Right in the front row. Tinora now up 8-7. Ridgway, Rice, and a little confusion there between Ayers and Cayley, so it hits the ground. It'll be another point for the Rams. Schlobin
Puts it up.
puts it over. Ayers, and then Rice and Adams. Adams with a little smoke on it. A nice little tap over. High return. Rams are going to look to set this one up. And they'll dink it over. Cayley, and then Rice, and back to Adams. Adams just outside the line. It's a good hit from Kennedy, and I thought she was going to drop it in there, but
Nice clean spike, just
Yep.
a little bit too much force on it.
so 10-7 in favor of the Rams. Quick substitution on the Aces side of the net. We're ready to get back into action.
Serve is up.
And that's Ayers.
Ooh.
Okay. Right along the net. They'll tap it over. Schlobin. And that's Baldwin. And that's going to be number 10 into the net, or with her foot over the bin. It's hard for me to tell whether they go into the net or whether they cross over the line.
It counts the same way.
Yeah. Either way, it's
The
a
same
point.
hand gesture.
It's a point for the Rams. Schlobin serves again. It's going to be a problem. Yep.
Yep.
That second shot went in the wrong direction. The second hit for the Aces went in the wrong direction, and you could tell it was going to be a problem. 12-7 Rams as they continue to serve. Ridgway, Rice, and Adams. Oh, a nice tap over. I thought it was going to maybe go into the net. That one does, unfortunately. 6-point lead now for Tinora, 13-7 as they continue to serve. Schlobin's going to go over to the other side of the floor now and try it from that corner. Right to Doctor, and it drops in.
She's been working her way back and forth. She has a rhythm to her serves.
She's looking at the placement of the players and who's out there, and now she's back in her preferred corner.
Yep, gets it up.
And that'll be one right over. And there we go. Set up perfectly for Metz just to kill it. She taps it right down to the floor, gets a point for the Aces, and gets Hicksville back to serve. Paige-Lynn Ayers. High serve. There'll be another setup for the Rams. Oh, that's going to be a point.
Yep.
It looked like Ankney didn't realize until too late that they'd set it up for her to go and try to spike it. And she didn't have enough momentum. That time she does. Ayers, Ridgway, and Adams. Right back. Oh, man, what a nice play. That was Christina Meyer, number 12, that batted it right back to the Lady Aces and caught them off guard. Signs will be splitting, as she's also been put on the varsity squad. Signs with the serve. Metz puts it over. Nice tap. Doctor. Now Metz will put it back over again. Now the Rams see if they can set it up a second time. Ridgway. That'll go out. Signs had too much on at that time. 15-10. The Aces close the gap to 5, and Hannah Ridgway will drop back to serve. Ridgway and Reed, another nice little tap over kill. Makes it a 4-point game. Ridgway. That'll go out. So it'll be 16-11. Rams will get that 5-point lead back, and they'll substitute in a couple here. Emma Sipe, number 16, checks in. Back to serve again, Sophia Stark. Stark, another good-looking serve. Reed. Oh. And that'll be a point for the Rams. And they'll bring in number 12, Christina Meyer. She'll resume the serve. Meyer. And that'll be off Doctor's forearms and into the back wall, 18-11. Meyer will serve again. Reed sends that one over. Set up for the Rams. Doctor. Little tap over. Oh, and they couldn't get up to the net fast enough, so that'll drop in for the Aces. So Adams drops back to serve as Stark will come back into the game for the Rams. Kennedy Adams serves it into the net. So she'll give the Rams a point, and they'll get the volleyball back. 19-12, and Ankney back to serve for Tinora. Adams. And Reed puts it over. Stark and Schlubin. to Ayers to Ridgway, and Reed puts it over again. Doctor, Stark, off of Ridgway's hands, and another point for Tinora as they hit 20 again in game number 2, up by 8. Adams, and that'll be out. And looks like they're going to have a timeout on the floor.
Yep,
Aces down
coach wants
21 to 12,
it.
and that'll give me time to say a big thank you to another of our diamond level underwriting supporters, the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical equipment and supplies, over-the-counter medications, gift sundries, and so much more. Next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop by and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated means. I want to thank the Myers family again for their diamond level support, underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage in 2023. I want to thank them so very much. And hey, if you'd like to get the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, or more, give them a call, 419-542-6218. They'll be happy to help you out. The Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Helen Leon Flores getting ready to check in for the Aces. They give them the green light, and Kaylee is going to come in for Metz for Hicksville.
Getting
or maybe
the book
not.
Caught up.
The officials going over the
There we go.
So they're going to say all right. So they're going to still bring Metz out, but they're going to substitute in Ridgway, the libero, for her. And then they'll have a quick substitution as Patel will come back in for the Rams. Up 21 to 12, and Tinora with the volleyball and serving. Alina Ankney. Ankney right to Adams. Setting it up. Flores puts it over. And that'll be a point. Schlobin puts it into the net. 21-13. And McKenna Rice back to serve now for the Aces. Rice over the net. Patel. To Ridgway. Up. And miscommunication there as the ball lands right between Rice and Flores. Makes it 22-13. A couple more quick substitutions for the Rams. And they're going to get ready with Baldwin back to serve for Tinora.
Checking the book again, just making sure all of the paperwork's correct.
Yep, every now and then a team will substitute and it'll not be noted.
Yep, got to make sure everyone's getting credit in their stats.
That's why they're supposed to stand there in that position until they're acknowledged. So I don't know if that's what happened or not. But either way, they've got it all squared away, and the ball is up and in the air. A diving attempt by Ridgway will not be successful, and it's a 10-point lead now for the Rams, 23-13. Ankney's serve. Adams, Rice, and Reed. Reed slaps it, and it drops in. Good job, Teslin Reed. And number 4 will check back in. That's Kerber, Trinity Kerber. Reed gets it over the net and tap it over. And Reed, and this time Ayers puts it over. Set up. It's going to be a troublesome one, and that'll be another point. It'll bring a match point for the Rams, 24-14. Back to serve number 10, Rose Kiesling. Chance to wrap this one up in straight sets for the Rams. And she just, you couldn't ask for a better serve. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as she just floats it into the top of the net. And that's the game, 25-14. Rams win game 2, and they win the junior varsity match 2-0. One more diamond level underwriter to thank, and that's ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry, plasma, welding, robotics, and so much more. Check them out online to see just the incredible things that they have done and that they're capable of doing. It's way too much to be able to list in just a second or just 60 seconds. Check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank them so very much. They're such great members of our Hicksville community. Whenever there's a community effort with the splash pad or anything along those lines, you'll always see ARC Solution listed as one of the main contributors towards that. We want to thank Denny Vetter, the whole gang out there again, for their continued support of our Aces Sports Broadcasting. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks to them. And again, all of our diamond level underwriters. Let's run through the list one more time. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And as we mentioned already, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, in the Industrial Park, and online at arcsolinc.com. Well, we're going to wrap it up. We want to say a big thank you again to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Haught and Overmeyer, giving us the space and allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage for you. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the action here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, and especially for those viewers that are coming to us from over Northeastern Local Way. Hope you enjoyed the coverage here this afternoon, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as one of our subscribers. You can click the notification button. That way you know whenever we schedule a new live event or whenever we post new content to our video on demand library. So again, a big thank you to one and all. And we're going to wrap it up. Kate and I are going to be back in about 20 minutes or so with our second live stream. That'll be the varsity matchup here from the Red Zone. So until then, one last time tonight, final scores in the JV game. It was the Rams winning game 1, 25-17, and game 2, 25-14, to win the overall match 2-0. And for Kate Murphy, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good afternoon.